Heya! This is Pokemon 35, and welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This is the start of stream number 19 of Tears of the Kingdom, as well as, I believe, the start to episode 51 of the YouTube uploads. So, this is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom and everything else I have up on my channel as well. It has been yet another few days since I have last played this game, and I took the time to play a little bit off camera. I'm here in Lookout Landing. I still think we ended here last time, but I've done some things. I played this game for about, like, an hour and a half to 2 hours off-stream, just preparing for today. I have a couple of things that I want to do before we actually head back to the Faron region, which is where we are going to go back to today. First things first, this is just what my weaponry looks like right now. I did some things, and I added a lot of really powerful stuff to some weapons, so like some white mane Lionel stuff we've had for a while. My idea was that I'm going to use these really strong weapons, and then when they're about to break, I will go back to Terrytown and just undo this so I can get the stuff back, because it's all really rare materials. And it's like, the trade-off is, I have a really powerful weapon, but then I also have to just, like, spend 20 rupees to get the material back, which isn't that big of a deal, even if rupees are a little bit hard to come by in this game a little bit. Here in Lookout Landing, as I was doing stuff, there's, like, the Gay Zora Brigade over here. The whole Pride Rainbow of Zoras. I don't know why they're here. I didn't talk to them yet. Link, it is you, so you have returned to Lookout Landing, eh? We of the Zora Brigade were sent here by order of King Sidon. Please rest assured that we are sworn to protecting Lookout Landing by the honor of our king.
Hey!
You protected the domain. That's why this time we'll the ones be doing the protecting. When trouble arises, our Zora troops do not hesitate to set out. As such, we must train vigilantly, so we are always prepared. The captain is strict, but compared to how tough things were with the sludge, this is nothing. Now it's our turn to repay our debt. We will protect this fort with everything we have, just as you protected the domain from the sludge. I had never left Zora's domain before this, so living here feels very new to me. It is interesting, even if I do have to train all day. I mean, we only have, like, 2 beds down there. Do you guys just sleep in the pond? I wouldn't put it past them if they just slept in the pond. Also, this guy's just walking around. It's just the ruins stuff. Wordsworth told you about it? The royal family's daily life, you say? And there are 12 or so tablets with Hyrulean, ancient Hyrulean like this one? Finding 12 more stone tablets seems like tall order. This tablet fell from the sky, so maybe searching from above is the way. Maybe someone like the Rito Hearth could help. Randomly bringing Hearth back into everything. Actually, isn't Hearth here? He's like somewhere around here, if I remember correctly, and so is Muzu. The other thing, as I was walking around Lookout Landing, the first thing that we need to take care of is that I forgot to do this at the end of last stream. There's plenty of things that I always forget to do all the time. We have 51 Korok seeds. We get another thing from our weapon stash. Spend 45 of these. Get 1 more weapon slot, which is going to be very helpful. Oh, wait. I can spend your weapon stash no further. Oh, that's the last weapon slot. Alright, so we have every weapon slot in the game, because the final one there is reserved for the Master Sword, because the Master Sword takes up its own slot. So we have every weapon slot in the game now. That's perfect. When I was looking around, I saw there was a side quest over here. I'm worried about everyone back home in Lurlin Village. I keep hoping they got away from the pirates. Me too. We're so fortunate to have refuge here. I can't say the same for everyone else. The village is way out on the edge of the East Necluda, to the southeast. And there's nowhere nearby for them to run to. Just randomly saying that they are located in the southeast to nobody, because you're technically not talking to Link right now. Roz was the village leader, so he'd be the first to know how things shook back home. But I've got no way to reach him. Never thought something like this would happen to our peaceful little hometown. Are you a customer? Must have overheard the bad news. We were speaking freely because we didn't figure any customers would come by at this hour. I mean, it's not that late. But enough about that. Village attacked by pirates.
Hey.
Welcome.
Oh.
I had to close up shop in my hometown. It just wasn't possible to do business there anymore. Do you like cheese? My shipment of Hateno cheese has arrived. Oh, I can finally buy cheese. I probably could have done this a lot earlier. I just didn't see it. It's a rare product imported from Hateno Village in Necluda to the southeast.
Oh.
Yes. I would love your cheese.
Oh.
Actually, I forget if I remember this recipe. Hold on. Do I remember this recipe off the top of my head from like a month and a half ago, wherever the hell the cooking pot is? We want cheese to bantha wheat and tomatoes, right? I think it was just these three. Hylian tomato pizza! We made a pizza! Now I'm out of Tabantha wheat. So, that's that stuff. So, what I did off stream is that I went to the depths. I went down here. I was just kind of going to random places down here in the depths, and I was getting more Zonite, and I went over here. There wasn't really anything over here. It was just random Zonite deposits. And I was going to other random places getting Zonite deposits, so we could have more Zonite for the stream. I did a bunch of cooking. I have a whole bunch of hearty foods to do full recovery. I also went ahead and grabbed more Zonite devices. We have a whole bunch more fans, a whole bunch of rockets, a whole bunch of carts, a whole bunch of wings, a handful of more time bombs, a whole bunch of batteries. I didn't get more steering sticks, I forgot. And I also forgot where you get sleds. But long story short, I got a bunch of these now, so we're good on Zonite devices. I also, when I was doing Zonite stuff, I grabbed, or I spent the large charges. Or not large, what is it? The large Zonite. Like, we have the regular Zonite and the large Zonite, so I went to different Zonite areas, and bought up all of the, deposits of large crystallized charges and whatnot. So we have an extra 300 things to spend here. So I can get myself a whole nother segment of the battery real quick. Get producing. We're just gonna have a whole extra battery from this. I'm glad I went ahead and did that. And also, all of this is obtained legitimately, as far as I'm aware, on current patch. There is no duplication glitch, so I wouldn't have been able to duplicate any of this, and I wouldn't have wanted to do that. And there we go. There's one more part to this energy well. So I did all of that. I spent a handful of... I grabbed a handful of Poes, and I spent a handful of Poes. And here's how everything looks right now. I did scan a bunch of Amiibo. I didn't get anything particularly new from them. But I believe the other thing... I did mark some stuff that I saw. But we need to quickly head to Rastakawaka Shrine. And now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. What I did is that I went ahead and I finished off Link's house. It's 2 stories now. I spent another, like, 2,500 rupees and sold a bunch of stuff. But we have 2 stories to the house now. So here's the new house tour. I just want not this big thing. here. I just don't want that taking up space. Good. So here's Link's house. So over here, I now have a little kitchen. So we can have a cooking... We have a cooking pot here. There's a whole bunch of pots and pans and bottles and low-resolution texture things that don't really particularly matter because it's for the inside of the house. I still have the whole bow display here, so that's still the same. Over here, have the shield display. That's still the same. Over here, I moved the weapon display from over there to over here, so I have a weapon display here. I have the light scale trident, and I put the Hudson Gloom Spear back, as well as this cool thing I put here. And here's the stairs. There's just a handful of random things. I don't know if any of these books could be, like, references or anything, but there's random Hylian text and stuff behind the stairs. But we have stairs, so we climb up the stairs. There's a couple just random pictures. Stop it. Over here that are... that's a picture of Hateno Village. That's the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. And just some other really low-resolution textures. But here's the whole second floor. Over here, I have I have two more weapon displays. So I have the Big Oron Sword, I have the Fierce Deity Sword, and the Sword of the Six Sages, all here lined up. I spent a bunch of pose on getting some of this stuff back. And then I also put up the Colgera Reaper. I haven't really used it, and I just think it's cool, so I put it here. But I also bought myself another Sword of the Hero, and by scanning Amiibo, I did get another Goddess Sword from Skyward Sword, so I have that on display here as well. I moved Link's bed up here. I moved the Goddess statue up here, and I also have the photo. I put up that picture that Zelda took of Link at the start of the game. But if you go up to here, it clips through the wall to talk to this guy, which I think is weird. But you can use any picture in the game that you've taken. I could actually... What I could do is that I could take the picture of the champions that I took in Hateno Village and hang up the picture of the picture from Breath of the Wild. So there we go. I now have the picture of the picture from Breath of the Wild up in Link's new house. This will be Link's personal house. The one in Hateno Village will still be the one where Link and Zelda cuddle up at night. That's my headcanon anyway. Also, I think it's really weird that when I come up to the cooking pot, it gets really green in here. I don't know why it gets really green in here when that happens. But that's the house tour. I hope you enjoyed Pip My Hyrule. That's pretty much what I did off camera, is that I grabbed more Zonite, I walked around the depths, and then I spent some time over here. I didn't do anything else in, like, Tarrytown. However, actually, there's something else that I did do, now that I'm remembering. I'm running out of video space, so I'm gonna hope that I don't need to take a clip. Splatfest recently happened, and... I hadn't, at this moment in time, I haven't made the Splatfest video yet, so I haven't taken the Splatfest clips off my Switch and then deleted them, so I don't have space. What I did do, is I was just, when I was getting Zonai devices, I unpaused the game, and randomly a shooting star fell nearby, so I had gone and grabbed that. It was just, like, really close by in, the Heber region. I also, as I was, like, doing the stuff at my house, I went to Tarrytown for, like, a moment to, like, unfuse something, and I saw Dinral flying around, and I was like, you know what, I need to go do this, so I flew after Dinral, and I got Dinral's claw. I do believe we needed this for, a side quest for the goddess statue, and I'm like, I need this so we can turn this in during the stream. Also, as I was scanning Amiibo, this piece of meat fell on a chest, and I could say that there was meat on my chest, and I thought that was just a funny sentence. So, that is that. We were actually pretty close by to where that is. The spring is over there. I'm not gonna walk there. I think I'll just teleport there. But I just want to confirm. I think it was a claw. Adventure log. So many side quests to eventually catch up on. Dinral's claw. Perfect. We're gonna head over there and turn in that quest. Like, you've seen Dinral flying in the background over here. Like, in the middle of the night, he comes out of this depths thing and flies around and then makes a loop back around. So I was just like, I gotta get him as he's coming out, and I did. So let's go turn in this quest. Actually, how did I miss you on the way to East Akala Stable? How did I miss you? So I saw something on Twitter, and I feel very stupid, because I didn't think of this earlier, but it makes sense after, the absolute monstrosity of last time where he was on that cliffside, and I didn't realize that one Zonite device was there. You know, that one Zonite device that acts as a floating platform? You can just turn it on and leave it underneath the sign. Well, normally you could turn it on and leave it underneath the sign. However, this sign is particularly bad. So hold on. Can I, like, just leave it right there as a bigger support? Alright, well now I just look stupid because I thought I was being smart, and now the thing that I thought was smart isn't even working. So grab this, and I'll take, like, a rock. Put the rock here so this thing doesn't fall over. And then grab a wheel. And we'll take the wheel. And put the wheel on the opposite side. Now we should totally be fine. Good. So, use hover stones for the Addison signs whenever you have hover stones. Thank you for the balls and the puff shroom. And he's off. Didn't he have a sign all the way over there, too? I remember doing one. Spring of Power's over here. I'm just seeing if there's a Korok in this little wooded area. Sometimes there usually is. Oh, hi. Well, I don't want to deal with you right now. We're just gonna go this way. I'm just gonna jump into the Spring of Power. And now we offer Dinral's Claw. Thank you, devout swordsman. I have sent a measure of my strength to the Mother Goddess statue. For this pious deed, I shall bestow upon you a small blessing. A ruby. There is one last goddess statue who guards a spring as I do. For the sake of the Mother Goddess statue, I ask that you assist her as well. Which is perfect, because I wanted to turn this quest in, because we're going down here, and we will most likely be going to the final spring today. So I wanted to, you know, have that all be together. So I was gonna grab a horse to, like, get there slightly faster, except I'm just gonna walk over stuff. I kind of actually did want to go this way, too. Like I said I was gonna. Like, at least do this area. Fine, I will take a horse just to go over there. But while I am making my way over there, sometimes I don't have stories to tell and I just talk about the game. I think I said this exact same thing last time, during the last stream. But I actually do. Oh, I guess the other thing that I did is that I leveled up some other gear at the Great Fairy. We didn't have too much other gear to level up at the Great Fairy. I just don't even remember what it was, but you could just pause and take a look at the strength of all my gear, and then compare it to the previous stream. So there you go. I think there was like 2 more pieces of gear I could level up with the Great Fairy, and then that was it. So we just need more materials. And now these guys show up at every stable that had these guys at them, like the stands, so it's nice. But I have a story to tell you. Because I was at work last night, and the funniest goddamn thing happened. So, at the Target, please stop talking, I start my shift about, like, like an hour before the store closes, and then I do my overnight stuff. So I help customers, just making sure I'm going the right way, I help customers for the last hour of the store being open, then I do my overnight stuff. And there was a guy who came in, and he was asking if we had the Diablo Xbox bundle, which I didn't know that was a thing. I don't play Xbox, but it was apparently a thing. So I didn't know if we had it, so I went in the back. He needs to reach his friend. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think as I was exploring, I saw another Korok somewhere, and I forgot where it was. That's not even that bad. It's just that I don't have a towing harness. I hate that horses are so obsolete. I went in the back, and we had one of the Xbox Diablo bundles back, or in the back. I was like, oh, cool. That's perfect. This guy can have them. I need a cart as well. This guy can have them. So, I went in the back, and I grabbed it, and I came back, and this guy was on the phone. And then, as I was about to check him out, he also was asking if he could also grab a Meta Quest, which is the rebranded Oculus, the VR device. Those are nearby, so I grabbed one of those. And I was kind of slightly suspicious at first, because when he was like trying to pay, like typically when I see, or when I run into scammer type people, when I'm doing stuff, they typically pay in, like, really expensive gift cards. Oh, there's pirates over here, too. They typically pay in, like, really expensive gift cards, or, like, return receipts or something. Like, they return something really expensive, and they have, like, all the money on a gift card. So he was paying in, like, 3 separate $500 Target gift cards. And typically, if there's something suspicious going on, I report it to one of my bosses who's there. But I didn't think too much of it. But this guy was on the phone. That's a Hinox. Well, time to talk while fighting a Hinox. This guy was on the phone with a friend of his. And the guy on the phone asked the customer to ask me if we had any of the Pokemon Go Pluses in stock, which for people who don't play Pokemon Go, a few years ago, way back in 2017, I'm looking for my Fierce DD boots. Actually, no, I could just put on the Barbarian boots, actually. Wherever that is. There we go. Way back in 2017, Pokemon Go released an accessory called Pokemon Go Plus, which was... Really? You didn't get stunned from that? Which was just a little accessory. You could hook it up to Bluetooth, and it was pretty much like a Pokemon Go auto-catch you. So if there's a Pokemon nearby, or a Pokestop nearby, the thing would vibrate, and you could, like, auto-catch stuff, and do stuff with that. And they were very shortly discontinued after they came out, but I did end up getting one for Christmas 2017, and I've used it ever since. Also, this thing's already fucking dead. I know it's a blue Lionel, but, like, goddamn. Give me all of this. Lionel Shield. I really don't need this. And then a Mighty Lionel Bow. I have 2 Phrenic Bows. That one can go away. There's also is this a small cave over here? Well, time to get... Or is this a Korok? There used to be, like, a Korok seed here in Breath of the Wild or something. Like, are you gonna give me anything if I swoosh through here? Nope, there's just a little alcove of nothing, which feels really weird. There's nothing to break, there's no stone to pick up. This just seems like there was a Korok seed here in Breath of the Wild, and they just didn't do anything with this area. But the Pokemon Go Plus auto catcher thing, I've had one since 2017, and Pokemon Sleep just came out. And Pokemon Sleep has a new accessory called the Pokemon Go Plus Plus, which is a Pokemon Go Plus, slightly bigger, doesn't clip or anything, like the old model does, but it lets you auto-catch using Great Balls and Ultra Balls, and it also has compatibility with Pokemon Sleep. We had 4 of them when they came out, and I'm not allowed to buy, you're not allowed to buy tech stuff overnight at Target, so I couldn't get it. So I, was gonna wait till I came in next to buy one if they were there. We didn't have any more of them. All 4 of them immediately sold out. So, this guy was asking... It's a whole ass squad here. You gonna go raid the pirate ship, or are you just gonna stand there? Well, now I need to keep talking, because I don't want to talk to those guys yet. Yeah, they were asking if the Pokemon Go Plus was there. Was not there. But I had mentioned that I have the original model, so I didn't really... I wanted one, but I have the original model, so I didn't necessarily need it. But then, the guy on the phone, was asking me stuff about Pokemon Go. And they had told me that they are doing the new, like, Masterwork research for the 7th anniversary of Pokemon Go that just happened. And they needed a Mr. Mime and a Jinx, and was asking if I had one. And I did, in fact, have one. I have a handful of Mr. Mime. Rip that. I have a handful of Mr. Mime. And a handful of Jinx. So what ended up happening here is that he wanted to do a trade with me. This guy on the phone wanted to do a trade with me. Meanwhile, the person who's in the store, he already bought his Xbox, already bought the MetaQuest. But he's just kind of here for the whole thing happening right now. And now, Tulin, I need those. Oh, did you get the other guy for me? Nice. I said, hey, Target is open for like 20 minutes if you wanted to come by, which obviously wasn't going to happen. I was joking. And I had said, I'm going to be at work next Sunday. If you wanted to, like, come back and do this trade, that would be fine by me. That would be cool. But what actually ended up happening here is that the customer, who's here talking to his friend, I'm talking to this guy's friend on the phone, downloads Pokemon Go, logs into his friend's account, and I do the trades. So, he needed a Mr. Mime and a Jinx. So I did the trade for the Mr. Mime and the Jinx. They traded me a Kadabra, and I ended up getting a lucky Alakazam. Because it was a really old Mr. Mime. So I have an Alakazam, another Alakazam. Those are the stats on that. And then they also traded me a Carablast, so I got another Escavalier. So I have an Escavalier, and those are the stats on that, which aren't super great. But at that point, I was just doing it to help the guy out, because you know me, I like to entertain, and I like to make people happy, and this guy was like, I really need these things, especially Mr. Mime, because you can't even catch Mr. Mime in North America. That's like a European Pokemon, and the only reason why I have them is because of previous events where they would hatch from, like, 7-kilometer eggs in Pokemon Go. So, randomly spent, like, 20 minutes on this. This guy bought his stuff, and then he logged into his friend's Pokemon Go account, and I did trades with the guy. So now I have this guy on my Pokemon Go list. They asked if I was going to Go Fest in August, and I said no. But he said that he wanted to buy me a ticket to go to Go Fest, which I was flattered by. I don't think he actually did do it. But if I don't stream randomly at the end of August, you know why. If you're thinking about heading in there alone in the dead of night, yeah, I'm not sure that sounds like a good idea. Oh, I thought I recognized you from somewhere. Don't you remember me? Come on, we chatted back at Lookout Landing. Yup. Anyway, let me introduce myself again. I'm the captain of the squad of the Monster Control Crew. Name's Flaxel. Nice to meet you. We were just on our way to rough up those monsters over there. But a bridge to the ship collapsed, so we don't have a way to get on board. We can give those monsters a real good whooping if we can just get that bridge fixed. Yo, it's Pothead! Let's go! Hold on, I gotta do it. I gotta take a picture of Pothead. And he's totally going on my wall. Also, it wanted me to take a picture of something over here. Oh, Blizzle shield. Wait. What's the orange? Traveler sword? Is it on this guy? Traveler's sword. Yup. New entry for the compendium for me. Oh, you would have joined the fight too? Come on, everyone. Everyone's real stressed out right now, so don't go pestering anyone, okay? Yes. Also, this is like a really black Goron. I know Gorons are kind of like black-coated, but they're all like orange rock people. I don't think I've ever seen like a real like black Goron. It's very interesting. So you're saying you need the bridge fixed, eh, Luigi? You can just attach it. There we go. Hey, did you just... Also, there was a Black Goron earlier. The guy who was trying to go back to Death Mountain with that other Hylian guy. I just didn't bring it up then. You did! You fixed the bridge for us. Incredible. I can't thank you enough. I guess the rest is up to us now. Okay, you lot, are you ready? On our honor as members of the Monster Control Crew, we will take down every last one of those fiends. The victory will be ours! Yeah, fuck them up! They're all sleeping. Fuck them up! Ow. And I have the ghosts of Sidon and Tulin helping out too. These guys don't stand a chance. Yeah, let's do this. Do this. Bitch. Bitch. Good. I want to actually take advantage of some of these items sometimes. Don't really have anything else that I can necessarily throw at him. Other than, I guess, like, let's do this for fun. Going through weapons now. Oh, I also wanted to do this. I probably should have. I attached my only silver Lizalfos tail to a claymore because it lets me do really big spins that hit a really long distance. And that's kind of funny. I also attached a thing to this Lizal boomerang. Here, let me just, like, do that. And let me just, like, do that. I guess I'll just poke you. We won! Yay! Hooray! Yay! First, we have to treat the wounded. Then, as soon as everyone's okay, we'll get together and plan our next move. As for you, Link, you deserve thanks. Can I talk to you for a minute? Is that, like, the Hylian crest on, like, a pot lid on a flag? You really surprised me. Taking care of the bridge is one thing, but your power on the battlefield is awe-inspiring. Oh, hey, I've still got to give you a reward. Thank you. We have to train. We have to get stronger. We have to get ready for what's next. The plan is to head southwest to the South Tabantha snowfield in Hebra. If we happen to cross our paths in the future, I hope you'll see us again. Yeah. Bring peace to Farron. Also, my brain didn't even process. Bring peace to Hebra. My brain didn't even process what you were even saying. Side adventures. Bring peace to Hebra. Okay. Are you... Oh, you want to go back here? I literally did this whole thing. I mean, we'll go back there eventually. I don't have a reason to go back to Hebra right now. What would be convenient is if I got rid of one of my, brain shutting off and dying travel medallions. I deleted the one from, I'll delete the one from Lookout Landing and just put it here, and then I can just go do that and come back. I don't think there's anything else here, necessarily. But, this has already distracted me enough. Can I actually do that? Because now I'm curious. Okay, collect. Yeah, I can collect the one from Lookout Landing. And then I can just place it wherever I want. Well, time to get, like, majorly distracted. Have I taken a picture of you? I haven't taken a picture of Farash yet, either. Good. I took a picture of Dinral off-stream. I never took that picture. I just wanted to head over here, except now I don't have Epona. Oh, look, it's Addison. Addison, you couldn't have helped with the pirates? You're just gonna stand there? Honestly, I don't even think, Sidon's... Also, there used to be a camp here with a archery minigame. I don't even think Sidon's ability is that, like, incredibly useful, at least right now. Like, I just kind of forget that I have it. Oh, I should probably, like, turn it on. That would help. If I just leave that there, that should just work. It'd be really cool if, Sidon or Tulin wanted to hit that guy. Wow, this is so great. Now that we have the power of hoverstones on our side, these signs do not stand a chance.
Ah!
Bombs?
Ah!
Me saying the word bombs in the Morshu voice reminds me. I need to remind you. Also, I'm just curious about something. I don't want this to go to waste. Can I, like... No. I was hoping I could, like, hover or something. I don't know. With the hoverstone. Reminds me. I meant to mention this last stream. Completely forgot about it. Most people have probably already heard about it, but in case you haven't. There's a new indie game coming out. And I want to get the name of it correct. It is called Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore. And I highly suggest going to watch the trailer for that. And long story short about Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore, is that it is a Zelda CDI-like game. Like, we're getting to the point in our lives where people who grew up watching Zelda CDI YouTube poops are now making video games inspired by Zelda CDI in general. Also, I can't even get in from there. I'll just climb a really tall ladder. And the game looks like the old Zelda CDI games. And it looks like it plays like them, but, you know, with better controls. At some point within the last few years, there was, like, a fan-made remake of the Zelda CDI games. And the guy who made those fan-made remasters of the Zelda CDI games is making this game, Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore. And the game is animated with cutscenes in the style of the Zelda CDI games. One of the characters that we see in the trailer is like a real fake Morshu, since they don't have, you know... They technically don't have the rights to use Morshu, because it's still technically owned by, like, Nintendo or Philips or whatever. Which would be really funny if, like, Morshu could actually come back in some capacity. But the main thing that is happening with this game is that they got the old voice actors back, specifically for Link and Zelda from the CDI games. If you go to their IMDb page, it says that they worked on, you know, Zelda, Wand of Gamelon, Faces of Evil. But now, those two voice actors, the person who voiced Link and the person who voiced Zelda, all the way back then, they got them to voice characters in this game. I was hoping that... There we go. I was hoping that would explode a lot sooner. So, the game is scheduled to come out this year. And I think there's a Switch version. I'm actually going to quickly go to the trailer because it shows it at the end. Arzette, Nintendo Switch, PS5, PS4, Xbox, and Steam. So all modern platforms. I kind of want to get it, and I kind of want to stream it. I think it would be really fun to do that. Like, a game that, you know, is like those old CDI games, but, like, they actually are video games that you can play and don't suck. I mean, hopefully. Wow, the dichotomy in here is incredible. A 1 white with 2 reds. Please don't. Please don't. Alright, I guess this is what we're doing. I already have my plate kind of full with some of the stuff Can we fucking stop? With some of the stuff I want to be streaming this year. So, I don't even know when I would get... Can we stop, please? I just want to spin. Okay? Alright, you obviously don't want to spin, so... This is stupid. Eat the pizza. Thank you. I don't know when I would get around to playing that. Some other games that I really want to play this year, that I am, like, guaranteed to play this year, haven't come out yet. As of right now, Board of Bread's not out, Undertale Yellow's not out, and those are 2 guaranteed things that will be happening within the next few months. Bomb Barrel Spear, thanks. And an Amber. Isn't really even much there. I can't get out without ascending. So, who knows? And I have plans to do, you know, Metroid Prime 2 soon. Sometime after Pikmin 4. And then obviously Pikmin 4 is at the end of the week. This episode that you're seeing right now should be going up the day before Pikmin 4 comes out. Like, whatever footage you're seeing right now should be the day before Pikmin 4 comes out. And then throughout the rest of the stream will be the day after, or the day of Pikmin 4 coming out. As well as the following week. And I still haven't even decided how I'm going to be uploading Pikmin 4 exactly. But too many games to play. Still plenty of things on my long play backlog. Still plenty of things in just my general backlog. There's a shrine up here that I should probably do. And I should also probably, like, turn the shrine sensor back on. But I plan on being a content creator, continuing into the foreseeable future. Like, this is what I want to do in my life, and I do not plan on stopping. And people that I watch, like Vinny Vinesauce, he started like forever ago. Oh, this is just, I grab the thing at the top of the hill and I bring it down. This doesn't even seem like much of a shrine quest. I swear to God, if I bring this thing here, it's a blessing from walking literally down a hill with this thing. But, Vinny Vinesauce started streaming, like, over a decade ago. He's, like, 39 now, so he started in his late 20s. And he's still going, and still one of the funniest people. Oh, there's a guy here. Ah, just 2 legs. Are you a fellow horse spotter? There's nowhere better to watch whole herds of wild horses go by. There's something wrong with that? I love horses, so come here and to see them in the wild. It's that simple. But you know, there's something else here, almost as interesting as a horse. You know, the one crumbled part of the mountain where the ruins fell next to the stone shrine. A little ways down this hill, I found this mysterious crystal that must have fallen as well. As soon as I saw it, I had a genius idea. Look at the way this crystal glitters. Don't you think that would look handsome on a horse? You could prop it up on a saddle or attach it to a harness. Whatever makes the horse look most incredible. I need that crystal. Makes sense. As a fellow horse lover, you would also want to deck your favorite steed with one. I get it. But just because I get it doesn't mean I'm gonna hand it over. No questions asked. Well, maybe you can help me out. I've been hearing talk about an enormous horse spotted in this region. I'd love a chance to see this giant horse for myself, but I haven't had any luck. I have a picture. Yeah, I have a picture. Do you want to see a picture? You telling me I have to go all the way back to Highland Stable, ride Fabio all the way back here? Okay, I guess. Alright, we've made it back. Just gonna slowly walk up to you and down smash. There's a lot of horses down there, actually. That horse! That horse! It's even bigger than I imagined! The wildly rumored giant stallion. The horse that, whinnied to me in my dreams. There it is, in the flesh. It's giant. It's a horse. It's a giant horse. I never felt so lucky to be alive. Thank you so much for introducing me to this wonderful, once-in-a-lifetime horse. I was thinking about using this crystal to take my horse, make my horse the best-looking beast that the world's ever seen. But when I saw that giant stallion you showed me, I realized I'd been a fool. There's no improving a horse. Any horse. They're perfect to begin with. So I won't be needing this crystal. You can do whatever you want with it. Thank you. I feel like I should have rode the Breath of the Wild giant horse over here just to see if it would have had a similar effect or the same effect. Just because it's not the Tears of the Kingdom giant horse. It is nice to have that little bit of exclusive content brought over from Breath of the Wild, because some people who are playing Tears of the Kingdom and not Breath of the Wild will never have such a luxury. Technically, I never it's like sliding. I never activated this, so it's not asking me for the thing, but now it's here. Seek the crystal. Yeah, it's here. It's already here. Wow, would you look at that? It's already here. I swear to God, if this is another blessing for a large Zonai charge or a diamond, and not an actual puzzle. Oh wow, would you look at that? It's Ishokin Shrine, and inside is a blessing. A blessing of... oh, a topaz, which isn't even that great. I mean, I think it's the best regular gemstone selling item, but like... I cannot wait to be done with the game and look up afterward how many shrines were blessings, because I actually think it's over 1/3 of the game's shrines are blessings at this point. Like, it's not even remotely close to what I told this thing to do. I just want to go that way. I will eventually go back into this canyon, but not right now. I just see a little puddle over here. Caw. Can't even take a picture of it. Oh? I see. Typically, the Lionel used to be a little bit down the road from here. Alright, well... oh, that's the one thing I forgot to do, is that I forgot to change the paraglider. We'll head to Hiteno and fix it. Ow. Hello there. I'm down to fight a really thick Lionel. I guess never mind. I'm not ready to fight a really thick Lionel. I tried to do a backflip to parry it, or to go into the thing, to do the thing with the thing, and Link decided to just stand there and get his dick cut off. So, oh well. We'll try that again. Even with my freaking enhanced armor, too, I'm not, like, fully thicked up right now. Like, we'll go full defense. Like, my strongest defense. Like, now I have my strongest possible defense right now. Or some of my strongest possible defense. I just put this on. Okay, now I'm as defensive as I can possibly be. He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know. have like a baked apple that I remember seeing? Yes. Wait, hold on. I have a Sidon. Sidon, come here. Ow. Okay, wait, I have to figure out, is this actually a shield? Yes! Sick. I didn't want to break that. Well, it's blue main Lionel, so it's not that important. This I need to remember to not break. This one specifically. Okay, well, never mind. I'm just gonna get it back. The game's just being rude at this point. My defense is apparently not defensed enough to not take a hit there, which is incredibly unfortunate. That makes me very mad, because I sidestepped and I somehow died. So, that's cool. What food do I have? I have some defense food I've never used yet. Let's do that. Okay. Hudson, save me. That literally left me with 1 heart. That's how much the defense food mattered. There we go. Okay, so don't break this. I want to get the blue main Lionel horn back. I use the silver moblin stuff. The silver moblin stuff is a little bit more dispensable. Just give me an updrafts. It is your own undoing. Keep doing this. Can we not? You broke Hudson. How could you do that? Bro. Like, bro. I'm normally not this bad at fighting Lionels. Bro, chill! This is gonna go through my shield supply, I guess. Bro! Chill out! Thank you, Tolan. This doesn't take durability, so I can just wail on him. Okay, that stuff doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's fine. And then I'll smack you a bit with this. There we go. That did not need to take as much time as it did. Give me all of your deliciousness. Alright, cool. Well, I'm glad I came over here. It's good to know there's a Lionel over here. I should really mark stuff on the map more often, of being like, hey, there's something cool here. Like, I'll mark this down. This show, I mean, obviously my death planet, but there's a silver Lionel over here. So whenever I need to come back and fight a silver Lionel, I come over here, which is very funny because when in Breath of the Wild, whenever I would want to fight a silver Lionel, I would go over here because this is where a silver Lionel in Breath of the Wild used to be. All right. Well, I highly doubt my flying machine is still here. I wanted to head up here, and then I'm done over here, then an hour and a half into the stream by the time we're done with that, then we'll actually go into Faron Woods. I just want to check up here. Oh, whatever. That thing's gonna go away anyway. You can just fly to your heart's content. Actually, can I recall this? I want to try something real quick. Fuck. Stop. Alright, there we go. I don't want this to go to waste, actually, so what I can do is disassemble this now that I'm done with it, and just attach the cart to my shield. There we go. Up here, we've got some ruins, as well as a boss bokoblin. So now I get to do the funny. We're gonna get the silver line, or the silver Lizalfos tail. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Also, I've got this funny boomerang. You want this? I could just, do this from a good distance. Oh, God. I don't want to randomly die to this guy. Oh, wait, I have this bomb barrel thing. Hello. That works. I'm gonna take damage there. You really need to do one-handed things. How about this Thunder Gleeok Reaper I made? You like that? You like the Thunder Gleeok Reaper? Thank you. There's not much else of importance here. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen one in this game. They got rid of that one Korok puzzle where you have to have, like, all 3 apple trees line up. I never liked those. And I'm so glad I am not seeing them in this game. Typically with, like, house ruins and stuff. I don't even remember these ruins being here, to be honest. But typically around ruins like this, there's a well. But I do not know if there's actually a well. This is like right... Oh, actually, no, I remember this. This is where the, yeah, this is where the old tower used to be. I never climbed up here. This is where the old tower used to be. Like, pretty much, like, right where this stone is. That's a waste. I shouldn't do that. I definitely need more Keese eyeballs, so just the more Keese, the better. I was hoping they'd put, like, a Korok or something up here. They did put a Korok up here. Very nice. Yeah, I remember this whole thing. There's a couple ways to climb up from Lake Hylia. He's really trying to throw that over the wall. Bye-bye. Well, that was productive. I know I could very easily go back here now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be productive, right? We're gonna go back here real quick. I mean, as I said, I was coming here in the first place, but trust me on what I'm doing right now. We're gonna just get a little bit deeper into the woods. I don't trust talking to any travelers on the road because they all have the potential to be Yiga. Alright, perfect. I just want to get up to this crossroad, right? Faron Woods. Now that we're here in Faron Woods, place the travel medallion down. Before I forget doing it, because I have no excuse to come back here right now, because I'm not doing any of this top exploration or this yet, I want to go back here and do this, and then I can just teleport back. There's a Korok here I never saw. That's incredible. I need to warm myself. I don't know how the hell I didn't see this Korok. You literally look straight ahead when coming out of this shrine. Well, where the heck do you need to go? Because I could technically drop you off and then go to where I need to go. That's not even that far. Well, we'll just do this. Get you on top. And away we go. If the game would, like, let me move, you were just going in a straight line when I was holding not that. It's slightly farther away than I thought, but it's still not too bad. And right down there is the Forgotten Temple. Just crash land. Okay, well you're going a bit too far. Going a bit too far. There we go. Thank you for the Korok seeds. Alright, now we will go to where we need to go. There's everybody. Hey, if it isn't Link, I had a feeling we'd meet again. We're ready to go to beat up the monsters, set up the big old fort. I've already taken this one on. It's in the thumbnail of a previous video. And get rid of the iron ball. I know how to get rid of the iron ball. What I do is that I put on Majora's Mask. And I take this claymore. And I do that. Whoa, the path is clear. This is everyone. Charge! Didn't realize how low on health I actually was. Again. I made so many of these and I'm already semi-running out. Good. I should put this back on. No, you don't. I'll do that to stun him. Alright, well, that claymore was put to good use. And then there's just that guy. Bonk. We did it! We won! You amaze me. Yet again, seriously, you must be what they call a prodigy or something. Here's your reward. Yo. That Goron with the fire behind him goes hard. We're gonna rest up and get ready for the next battle. That Blood Moon. I tell you, no matter how many monsters we defeat, it makes sure we get knocked right back to square one. Anyway, if we don't get some rest, those monsters will defeat us for sure. And all our hard work won't mean a thing. Push yourself too hard and you become your own worst enemy, you know? Same goes for you. Go easy on yourself, okay? May the goddess Heya keep you safe, brave warrior. I don't think this quest continues. I think it was just those two with this captain. Indubitably. There is my detour. Actually, since I'm coming back here again... Oh, I need to pick all this stuff up, first of all. I don't want to have any of that go to waste. No, the chests aren't here. Lame. I was hoping we would have some chests. So at least break these and get some roasted bass. And grab that just because. Grab all of this. I'm now going to make a detour to Tarrytown to unfuse that weapon, and then we go back.